Hey guys, I'm Laurie and welcome to my channel. A few months ago, I posted a prenatal barre video. Some of you guys loved it and some of you guys were like, whoa, this is way too intense. So here it is. Here's your video, guys. This is specifically for my third trimester mamas to be and for my pregnant mamas who just want something a little less intense than the previous video I posted. As always, guys, check with your doctor before beginning any exercise regimen. We have no lunges today, no lunges. So a lot of first, second positions, a lot of isometric holds, and a lot of pulses coming your way. If anything feels too intense today, here's your options. Reduce your range of motion. So first position, for example, we can make it feel pretty intense the lower we get. Or if we're not feeling it today, just come out of it ever so slightly. So if you reduce your range of motion, glute lift, reduce your range of motion, rather than right here, it's going to be less intense. So check in with yourself, see how you feel. What you guys need today is yourself, your beautiful self, and a sturdy chair. A lot of us don't have bars at our home, so find yourself a sturdy chair. And for my postnatal mamas, y'all can do this too. And if you want more of a challenge, for my postnatal mamas only, you can try it without a chair. My prenatal mamas, definitely use this chair because as your belly, especially in the third trimester, as your belly gets bigger, which is it happens, you got a baby in there, your center of gravity shifts and it's very challenging to keep your balance. So this is just like it's just our little friend today. So grab your chairs, guys. Grab a mat if you want a little extra cushion under your feet. And that's it. Let's begin. All right, guys, so you have your chair. Place the left hand onto your chair. Keep a nice upright spine, shoulders aligned over your hips. Glue the heels together, bring the toes out slightly so they're in this little triangle position. We're gonna start with some calf raises, shifting the weight into the ball mounts, lifting the heels up to engage your calves. All right, 2 counts. I'm going with the beat of the music today, right around 130-ish BPMs. If it feels too fast for you guys, as always, an option is to slow it down. All right, guys, place that right hand on the hip. Let's start right there, and let's just start to raise the heels off the ground and then place them back down. So lift them up, nice and tall, place them back down. Feel the calves really engage, and then bring it right back down. You can also feel your quads kind of lift off of your knees and bring them back down as well. So we're just warming up the body, nice and slow. You ready to catch that beat? We're gonna go just a little bit quicker. Let's do it. Heels go down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. So today I want you to focus on a nice neutral spine. Shoulders over your hips. What the tendency usually is, especially when you're carrying a child, I want you guys to continue with that. I'm gonna show you. So you have this belly and the booty wants to stick out because you have this, naturally so, you have this big old belly, beautiful belly by the way, right here, but you have that lordotic spine thing happening. So really what I want you to concentrate on, if you feel any discomfort in your lower back, I really want you to work on drawing that neutral spine, drawing that pelvis down. We're not tucking, we're just having a nice neutral spine. So this is tucking, this is lordotic, booty out, this is the Beyonce booty, and this right here is neutral. All right, how those calves feeling? Nice and warm, I hope. All right, we're gonna add on to this, but first let's hold in little pulses up, 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 up. Think an inch up. Whenever we pulse, we do it just a little bit faster, but the motion, the range of motion is extremely short on these pulses. Look, like an inch up, not even an inch. All right, my calves are nice and warm. We're gonna pulse. 3 up, then tap the heels on 4. You ready? Yes, let's go. Pulse. 3, 2, 1, lower 4. 3, 2, 1, lower 4. Good job. 3, 2, 1, lower 4. 3, 2, 1. Just a few more like this. 3, 2, 1, and lower. 3, 2. Give me 2 more like this. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Start to bend the knees. We're coming into first position. Heels in, toes out. Still keeping the shoulders over the hips. Just start to bend, and let's get nice and warm in this position. I want you to find a range of motion that is challenging for you, but something that you're going to be able to hold at least for the next 5 minutes. So you may be down here, or you may be up here. What's challenging to you? I still want you to feel challenged. We can get a good workout in while still being pregnant. Absolutely. But I never want you to go past your limits. Always stay within your limits. And if ever you need to take a break, because this is continuous, take a break. Hit pause. This is YouTube. Hit pause, take a drink, then come back to it. Let's start to bring the right hand out to the side. Palm faces up. Hold the pulse, hold the pulse. We're going to extend the legs and lift the arms up and then lower back down to that starting position. So let's go, guys. It's up, lower, up, lower, up, lower. You got it. Lift it, lower down. Lift it, lower down. Lift it, lower down. You have 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, hold bottom, little pulses down. All right, guys, so that is your first option. If you want to amp it up, if you're feeling good, you have a chance to do so right here. But if that felt fine, that's where I want you to stay. Here's the challenge. Start to come up on the ball mounts of your feet. Glue the heels together. See if you can do it. We have a few more pulses like this, and then we'll extend the arms and the legs up and return to the starting position. So hold that pulse. Hold it low. You got it. Let's go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You have 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2. Hold that bottom pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release the heels only. Stay low right here. Bring the right hand back to the hip. Shift the weight into the left foot, all 4 corners of the left foot, and bring the right toe in front. The tendency is for this right quad to face the sky. I really want you to rotate that hip open, externally rotate the hip open so your inner thigh is facing me and the sky. We're going to do some leg lifts, working on that inner thigh. So at the top of this, pretend like you have a string on the inner thigh, and that's what's lowering it up and down. You got it. Let's go. Lift it, tap it, lift it, tap it. Here's an option. Straighten that left leg. That feels a lot better. If you're not into it today, if it's struggle bus city, I want you to just work on lifting and lowering this right inner thigh. But I want you to feel it from this inner thigh, not the quad. Lifting from the quad isn't wrong, but it ain't right on this workout. We want to feel the inner thighs. The quad's gonna fire up naturally. And if you're down here, you're still holding it. You have 8, 7, 6, 5 more, then we hold. Last 4, 3, 2, hold it, little pulses. Pulse 3, 2, 1, tap 4, 3, 2, 1, tap 4. You got it. 3, 2, 1, tap 4. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Now hold it. Make little circles with the leg, like you're drawing a circle clockwise. You have 4, 3, 2, reverse it. Counterclockwise. My leg is burning. How about yours? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Shake it out. Ooh. Let's take it back to our starting position. Legs are straight, heels in, toes out, shoulders over the hips. I want you to extend that right leg out to the side. Point the toes. So you can come into a little bend in the left knee. I actually don't recommend it. Let's just keep this leg straight for right now. Root through all 4 corners of that left foot, heavy in the heel though. And let's start to lift that right leg Find your in range motion first. So let's just pulse it up, little pulses up. So this is mine. This could be yours. I want you to feel it along the outside of that thigh and that glute medius. That's my favorite body part to work out, guys. You're probably gonna get a lot of glute exercises coming from me pretty soon because I'm trying my best to build my glutes because, hate to break this to you, after you have a child, I don't know what happens to your butt, hormones or something, goes flat. I don't know. Hopefully you have better luck than me. So that's what I'm doing now. So find your in range motion, start to feel that quad, the outside of your booty, outside of the thigh, start to fire up. Singles, let's go. Tap it, reach it up, tap it, reach it up, tap it, reach it up. Everything else is still. Even though this left leg is still, it's on fire. Mine's on fire because all the weight's there. It's holding us up. Tap down, lift. You have 4 more. It's 4. 3 more, then we're gonna pulse for 3. Lower 4. Hold it up. Pulse it 3, 2, 1. Tap 4. 3, 2, 1. Tap 4. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Tap 4. 3, 2, 1. Tap 4. 3, 2, 1. A few more, guys. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Hold that pulse. Hold that pulse. Now hold the leg. Draw circles, clockwise circles. Try to keep from shifting over into the chair. Keep that upright spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Yeah, you can do that. I'm by myself. You're by yourself. My leg is burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it back to that starting position. Shake it out. Let's turn towards the chair. Turn towards the chair so we have a little bit more stability. Walk away. Give yourself room for that belly. Slight hinge forward from the hips. Bring the feet about hip distance apart. Shift the weight into the left foot and reach the right leg long. Point those right toes. I want you to lift from that glute crease. Lift from that glute crease and just start to pulse it. Little glute pulses here. Okay, so you're heavy in that left heel, rooting through all 4 corners. Left leg pretty straight, slight bend in that knee just to help with your joints. You have a lot of stability with both hands on the chair now. What I want you to focus on is lifting from that glute maximus, that meaty part of the butt. No here. Do not fight the urge to open up. That's gonna work what we just worked on. Rotate, hip point, square to the ground, and then start to little lifts up. So fight the urge. We don't want this. No hips open. Hip point square to the ground. So you may be just down here. That's okay. This is your workout. It's up to you. A few more pulses like this. Then we go to singles. And 4, 3, 2, let's go. Tap the foot and lift. Tap the foot and lift. Fight the urge to stick that belly all the way down. What I don't want to see is this. That's really strenuous on the low back. So little small controlled movements. Down, lift, down, lift, down. Sometimes I like to put my hand on the muscle that's working just so I can feel it fire up. That may work for you too. Make sure you have your balance. 4, 3 more, then we hold and pulse. That's 2. 3 pulses, 1 tap. It's 3, 2, 1, tap 4. 3, 2, 1, tap 4. You got it. 3, 2, 1, and lower. 3, 2, 1. Come on, we have 4 more. It's 4. And tap. 3. And tap 2 more. How you feeling? It should be burning. Last one. Hold that pulse. Hold it still. Draw those little circles. Clockwise circles. Clockwise circles. You knew it was coming. Let's go counterclockwise for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and release. Great job, guys. Shake it out. I want you to come back into first position. Face me. Left hand goes onto that chair. Start to bend those knees and little pulses down. Okay, guys, I want you to just stay in this first position, stay in this little pulse, heavy in your heels. What's going to happen next is we're gonna have 2 pulses in first and then shift the weight out to the right and take it to second position. I'm gonna show you what second position looks like while you guys are pulsing down in first. Second position is just a little wider. It's almost it pretty much is a sumo squat. Heavy in your heels, knees behind the second and third big toe. You're keeping that chest, giving you a different view, keeping that chest nice and lifted, shoulders still over your hips. None of this right here. Got it? Cool. All right, so we're gonna start to shift the weight. So you're right here, not right there. We're gonna start to shift the weight into your left foot. About 80% of the weight's into that left foot, and about 20% is in that right. We're really gonna feel it along this left leg and your booty. So we have 2 pulses in first, 2 pulses in second. Slow it down if you need to. Let's go. We're here for 2. We're out for 2. Hand in front, hand to the side. We're in. We're out. See how this left leg is carrying most of the weight? It has to, because we're shifting. We're moving with the right foot, and the left leg is on fire. I have most of my weight in my left heel. It's in and out. Here's your last one. In for 2, out and hold. Keep pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it. Can you sink a little bit lower? How are you feeling? Heavy in those heels. Let's sink a little bit lower. Hold and squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and release. Great job, guys. Now we have to do the other side. So instead of turning to not face me, just take your chair very carefully and take it to the other side. Grab a drink of water if you need it. We're halfway through. All right, guys, it's time to do the other side. Right hand goes onto your sturdy chair, taking it right where we started, heels and toes out, legs are nice and long, hand goes onto that left hip, shoulders stacked over your hips, and we're working on those calves. Lifting up, lowering down, lift, and squeeze those calves on the way up. Squeezing the calves will not only provide you with a nice set of legs with those calf muscles, but I can also feel my quads really start to engage. As I squeeze my calves, I can feel my quads start to lift and just flex a little bit more. And my booty's feeling it as well. Love it. A few more like this, guys, and we're gonna hold and pulse. Last 2. Hold and pulse it. Little pulses up. Little pulses up. You got it. How are you feeling? We have to do the other side. And before we begin working that other side, fair warning, we usually have an easier side or a tougher side. Easier side or tougher side. So let's see which one this is. My left side is actually a little bit easier. My right side, man. And that's perfectly normal. That's perfectly normal. But the more we work out, the more we work out both sides and stretch, do some of my yoga videos, we'll start to even out your sides a little bit. All right, guys, 3 pulses, then tap for 4. It's 3, 2, 1, lower. 3, 2, 1, lower. Squeeze those calves, then lower down. Everything is with control today. Again, if something does not feel right, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Only do what feels good for your body. Now, all these exercises I'm providing you with today felt really good for me during both of my pregnancies. I actually taught barre. What was I? I was like a week past due with my second child, and I was teaching till the day of. It was challenging, but it's doable. Challenging, but doable. That's what we want, right? All right, guys. Let's just keep doing this. Good and bad news, when that baby comes, it's going to be way more challenging than this. So let's keep up the great work. Let's just hold that pulse. I lost count. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Hold and squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the heels. Start to bend those knees. We're coming straight into that first position. Heavy in your heels. So wiggle those toes. Wiggle those toes. Heavy in your heels. When you have your weight in your heels, you get more of a glute engagement, which I love. When we have it in the ball mounts of our feet, you're still gonna get some glute engagement, but it's gonna be more quad dominant. So we bounce back and forth with that today. Right now we're focusing on those glutes, nice upright spine, little pulses down. Great job, guys. Bring the left hand out to the side, slight bend in the elbow, palm faces up. We'll take it up for 2, then down for 2, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it up, lower down, extend it up. Let's speed it up a little. Take it up and lower, up and lower. Remember, guys, if this feels too much, reduce that range of motion. You may be here, then here, here, then here. Depending on your fitness level, it's just how you're feeling today. Always honor your body. Check in with yourself. Make sure this feels good for you. You have 8, 7, 6, 5 more, then we hold, and you'll have that option to crank it up just a little. Last 2, 1, hold bottom. Lift those heels up. This is the challenge. You can stay right where you are, or you can start to lift the heels up. Squeeze the heels together and little pulses down. Does this feel good? Does this feel like something you can hold for the next minute? If it does, keep pulsing. We're going to do 8 up and downs pretty soon. In 3, 2, 1, we take it down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. You have 5, 4, 3, last 2. Hold at the bottom, hold at the bottom. Little pulses down, 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 down. Think down an inch, down an inch. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it low for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now release those heels. Hold first position. Shift the weight over to the right side, over to the right foot. Left toe comes in front. Externally rotate that hip open so the left inner thigh is facing forward and towards that ceiling. We're going to start to lift and lower. Pretend like you have that string on the inner thigh. String on the inner thigh. And your option, guys, is to straighten that right leg. Just feel it in that left inner thigh. It's completely up to you. So really work on externally rotating that hip open. Really lifting from that inner thigh. You're either here with a straight leg, or if you want a little bit more, you can bend that right knee just a little. Heavy in that right heel though. No discomfort or pain in that right knee. If you start to shift the weight into the toes, into those right toes, it's gonna cause some knee pain. So you wanna be very mindful. Make sure your weight is heavy in your right heel. How is that feeling, guys? It's burning for me. You have 4, 3, 2. Hold it, start to pulse it up for 3, 2, 1. Lower down, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, it's 3, 2, 1. And lower, last 1. Hold that pulse for 8, 7, 6. I know, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold. Draw little circles with the toes. Little circles with the toes. Counterclockwise. Oh my goodness. Hold on to it. You got this. Now reverse it. Counterclockwise. Come on. 8 more seconds. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and lower down, guys. Shake it out. Awesome job. Now we have those leg lifts. So everyone's right leg is now long, heavy in that right heel. Left toes come out to the side. Left hand goes onto the hip. Find your end range motion. So let's just start to pulse it up. Are you up here? Or are you down here? You're still, even if you're down here, even if my toe is barely off the ground, I'm still lifting from the outside of the thigh in that glute medius, the outside of that glute. No, I just pat myself on the butt, but you know, whatever. It's a Monday. What day is it for you now? All right, guys, find your in-range motion. You got it. Let's keep a nice upright spine. So remember, no, we're not a teapot. We're not tilting over. This is where we're lifting from. You're still kind of bracing your core ever so slightly, and we have this chair to help with your balance as well. Now singles, take it down, lift, down, lift, down, lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. Oh, I saw myself. I want to do it, but that takes out of the engagement in your glute. That's why we don't do that. See, I'm not even lifting from my glute. I have to keep my shoulders over my hips to feel that glute engagement. Try it out. See what I'm talking about. Down and lift. You have 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2. Pulse for 3. Lower 4. It's 3, 2, 1. And tap. 3, 2, 1. My leg's on fire. 3, 2, 1. So I know you can do it. If you need to, reduce your range of motion. 3, 2, 1. Lower. 3, 2, 1. Come on, 2 more like this. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2. Hold that pulse for 4, for 3, 2. Now we're holding clockwise circles, clockwise circles. This is it. 4, 3, 2. Counterclockwise. Breathe through it. You got it. Last 4, 3, 2, and release, guys. Shake it out. You're doing great. Next thing we have on our list is to work that left glute. We gotta get the other side. We don't want uneven booty cheeks. So we're facing your chair now. Nice sturdy balance. Make room for your belly. Feet about hip distance apart. Shift the weight into the right foot. Bring the left toes behind. Slight lean forward. Nice neutral spine. Shoulders, head, shoulders, hips kind of nice in alignment. None of this. I know you want to do it. I know you want to stick that booty out. Make sure you have that neutral spine. Okay, hip points square to the ground. Let's find your end range motion and just start pulsing there. So I'm heavy in my right foot, heavy in my right heel. My hip points are square to the ground. So fight the urge of wanting to open up and lift through that meaty part of the butt. So you can be right here, reducing your range of motion. You can keep an upright spine if that feels good, or you can have that slight lean forward. Just make sure you're not putting all of the weight into your hands right now. Not all of it, just a little, just that little. All right, guys, you feel it in your glutes? If you're not, you probably have that hip open. Hip points down, you may have to lower the left toes just a little. That's okay. All right, guys, let's full range of motion it. Tap it down, lift and squeeze. Squeeze that booty on the way up. Lift. Squeeze. Squeeze. Tap. Squeeze. Squeeze. You're already halfway through. Down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2. Hold little pulses. It's 3, 2, 1. Tap 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight the urge to open that hip. Make sure your hip points are square to the ground. And even though this left leg is the one that's moving, how's that right leg feeling? Mine's on fire. I'm heavy in my right heel, so my right glute is on fire. And tap. Last 1, 2. Hold it, hold it. You have those little circles. Little circles. Keep those hip points square to the ground. It's the smallest circle you've ever drawn with those toes. 4, 3, 2. Reverse it. Counterclockwise, counterclockwise. 4, 3, 2, and release. Guys, great job. Shake it out. Come back to that first position. Right hand onto your chair. Heels glued together and start to pulse it. Ooh, All right, guys, this is the last thing on our list. Then we're done. We'll do a nice little stretch, but I'm gonna burn you out at the end. So if it feels like it's too much, I want you to back off. You can just not do it. Just not do it. That's always an option, just to not do it. You never have to do anything you don't want to. But I want you to try. We're gonna hold it out in second at the very end. And we're gonna hold it for a challenging time. Your option, as always, is to reduce that range of motion. We don't have to sink that low. Even though I'm gonna tell you to sink, you don't have to sink. Challenge yourself. See how you're feeling. I bet you can do it. Pulse it in that first position. Hand goes right in front of the heart. That left palm is facing the right side of the room. We have 2 pulses here and then 2 pulses in that second position. Are you ready? Let's do it. We're here in first, then we go to second. We're here in first, we go to second. You got it. In for 2, out for 2. Keep that chest lifted. Nice work. It's in for 2, out for 2, in for 2, out for 2. A few more. In, go out, in, go out. Last one. In for 2, out. Here's where we're gonna hold. I want you to start to pulse. Widen the stance if you can. Get a little bit lower if you can. Heavy in those heels. Make sure your shoulders are over your hips. Neutral spine, just like I went over at the beginning of this video. We're gonna burn out. How's it going, guys? You feeling good? I know I said this was for my 3rd trimester mamas, but you are still strong, guys. You can do this. Let's put in the work. We have about 60 seconds left to work, and I want you guys to kind of stay with me. You got this. Keep pulsing, heavy in those heels. 4, 3, 2, now hold. Hold it. Can you sink 1 inch lower? Here's the challenge. You can stay right where you are, or you can lift that right heel off. Lift the left heel off. If you're lifting both heels up, you may want to shorten the stance just a little. Oh my goodness, my quads are on fire. Sink it 1 inch lower. Add the pulse. Add the pulse. Is it burning? It should be. It should be. You have this chair for balance, for mental, emotional support. Fight the urge to come forward. Shoulders over the hips. You got it. 8 more pulses like this, then we're releasing the heels down and continuing the pulse. 4, 3, 2, release the heels down, keep pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now hold. Let's do that one more time. Heels go up, shorten the stance if you need to. Now pulse it. 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, hold. Release the heels down, widen the stance if you shortened it, and start to pulse. We have 1 more hold, then we're done. 4, 3, 2, hold bottom. Hold it. Hold it. Bring the left hand to heart center. If you are feeling good, I want you to hover that right hand off of your chair. If you're feeling good, if you're feeling it, bring both hands to heart center. Bring it both to heart center. Press the palms together. Sink 1 inch lower. 8 seconds. Breathe through it. Come on, you got it. 4, 3, 2, and we're done. Awesome job, guys. Let's get a little stretch. So, cross the left foot over the right. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over. Oh, awesome job, guys. Let's release that. Turn towards the bar. Bring the outside of your left ankle over your right quad. Little figure 4 stretch, and then just start to sink it. Draw the outside of this left quad towards the ground, and the more deeper you sit, the more you're gonna feel it in that left glute and hip. All right, guys, let's do the other side. We have to face the wall now. Let's cross the right foot over the left. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over. As you exhale, release, turn towards the bar, right, or your chair. Outside of the right ankle goes over your left quad, and then start to sink it as much as you want. Come out of it nice and slow. Guys, way to work! Any comments, questions, concerns? Let me know. If you want something that I haven't done yet, let me know about it, and I will create it just for you. Have a good day, guys.